that's been in my spirit. So for the last week or so, I've felt this shift in my spirit, and at the time I didn't realize it was a shift, but I felt a change was occurring and happening within certain relationships that I have. And I'm trying not to use them so much. Certain relationships that I have. I've discerned certain relationships have changed or are changing. I've actually been seeking God on what to say or how to bring this matter to the person. How do I communicate the matter to the person or the persons? Letting them know that I feel or know the shift and certain things that have taken place I'm aware of because of discernment of the Spirit. And so I'm the type, I don't like conflict. I'll let something go and pass before I confront. No, that is not a healthy thing, especially for your being. Certain things you have to confront or even just address, because confrontation doesn't always have to be a negative thing. You can address a situation or a person and resolve it and get to a conclusion or a mutual understanding. And so I felt this change. I've discerned this change that is taking place with certain relationships. And once again, I had been seeking the Spirit on how to address the matter. So today, I'm walking out of work, and I hear the Spirit say, don't look at this as something. It said that the Lord is shifting you. He says, I'm shifting you. Don't look at the situation as a negative or even hurtful or sad situation. Look at it as I'm shifting you. And sometimes when you are being shifted or sifted, however you want to look at it, you have to cut away from some old things. You have to cut away from some relationships. You have to cut away from mindset. You have to cut away from things that will distract, keep, or hinder you from going to where God is wanting and needing to take you. And a lot of times when we're in the situation where we have to let go of things, of people, of situations that we've become so acquainted with and comfortable with, it's not easy. Certain things, especially if it's relationship, whether it's relationship with family, relationship with friends, relationship with co-workers, relationship with significant others, pending the relationship that you've built throughout the time and throughout the years, when it's time to shift, I'm not even going to say let go. When it's time to shift, for you to go or them to go to another level or a different assignment, that letting go can be very painful and hurtful. That letting go if we don't understand it, can be a hinder, because we'll focus more on the having to let go or the situation versus looking at it as an assignment, and now God is shifting you to go to another level or another assignment. And so once again, I'm walking out of work, and for a moment I get this sadness because a relationship or relationships are shifting in my life. Now, I don't have a lot of relationships. I'm the type, I keep my circle very small. I keep to myself. I've already done a lot of cutting away. And this certain shifting that I'm going through caused sadness, because I didn't understand why a certain situation will happen or occur, or a person would intentionally speak or cause dissension, knowing the type of person I am and the heart that I have. And so, once again, walking out of work, I had this sadness, for a brief moment. And the Spirit had to let me know, don't look at it as a negative thing. Look at it, once again, I'm shifting you. In certain situations, the Spirit told me, certain situations you have to stop looking at it as a loss, but look at it as I'm shifting you to another level. I'm shifting you for growth. I'm shifting you for greater. I'm shifting you to love greater, to give greater, to understand greater, to embrace greater, because you've become so comfortable in where you're at. And if you become any more comfortable, you won't be willing to move when I say move. You won't be willing to leave when I say leave. You won't be willing to heed the instructions that I will be giving. And so in that midst, I had to say, okay, I understand. I may not understand it all, and we may not at times understand it all, in things we go through, and why things happen to us, and why people treat us in a manner that is problematic or opposite of how we would treat them. We tend to take it personal, and the Spirit had to let, for years have always told me, stop taking things personal. Not everything somebody does or says is personally aimed at you. Sometimes when people do certain things, say certain things, you're not the issue. They're actually the issue. It's issues that they have with themselves because of jealousy, because of not knowing who they are, not understanding their assignment. And that's another thing, like, people will be jealous over not even what you have, but just who you are as a person, what your spirit holds and possess, even though you're not even allowing the full greatness of who you are shine. People will sense that and become jealous, and they will begin to react and respond to your spirit in a negative way, versus acting and responding in the manner that you would hope people would. So I came on simply to say, when certain situations or matters in your life happen, when certain things have to end, whether it's relationships, friendships, or even whatever it may be, whether it's a job, a business, any type of relationship, when that thing ends, don't look at it as a negative thing, or even ending, but just look at it that God is shifting you. God is shifting you for another assignment. He's shifting you for your purpose. He's shifting you for His will. He's shifting you for the greater. And so, once again, don't take what people do, what people say, personal. Don't take it to heart, regardless of who they are and the relationship that you held. Look at it as an assignment is shifting. So in all of that, peace and blessings. You all have a wonderful, great day.